Hey everyone, today I'm going to review for you the Peter Venkman and Slimer BrickHeadz. I felt these are the two most unique BrickHeadz. I find one really unique. I'll explain why. This one is also pretty unique because it's not just a standard BrickHead that just, has just a body, legs, and a head. Unlike, I think some of them, like the Captain America ones, they always just had something simple. But now, as the BrickHeadz go on, like the numbers and everything, it's just as they go on, they just decide to make the designs more cool. And based on the character itself, they're picking more complex characters to build because, they always, compared for the Ghostbusters, each of the Ghostbusters, they have this pack on the back. And yeah, they included a separate build for that instead of just putting like a printed brick on the back. So yeah, they made it a separate thing for the BrickHead, which is cool. As far as printed bricks go, there are printed pieces. There are quite a lot on Peter Venkman. Venkman? No, it is Venkman. So yeah, to start off, there on his arm, it's a 1x2 printed tile. It's not on the other arm because he only has it on one arm. It wouldn't make sense for him to have it on both arms. For the company, for the Ghostbusters company. And then he has a printed, well, this could have been a normal 2x4 tile, but to show that he's been affected by the Slimer, they've decided to just put a little bit of slime on top of, well, just dripping down from the 2x4 tile from his head. And then the standard eyes for the BrickHead. And his hair design is also really cool. It actually captures the actor's hair and how his hair looked like, the hairstyle in the movie. So they did that perfectly with all the techniques used. And then over here are the printed 1x4 bricks. So both of them, it's not just like two different bricks. They're actually a continuation to complete the front look of his jacket. So on the top over here, it says Venkman. Again, I forgot his name. His name is, Venkman, not Venkman. I don't know why I keep saying Venkman. But yeah, you get his name tag over here, and then again on the bottom it says belt, and all throughout both those bricks is a little bit of slime to show that he's been slimed. He gets a gun included with him, well, the Ghostbuster gun, and then you get the ghost pack. And that's a printed 2x2 round tile for that part of the ghost pack. And then there are some other pieces to just contribute to the design of the pack. So that's the Peter Venkman BrickHead. Now on to the really interesting one, which I really had fun building, is the Slimer BrickHead. Now since it's Slimer and he's basically a floating ghost, he doesn't have any BrickHead legs or anything. He just doesn't have BrickHead legs. And they've just made him a floating ghost. So instead of just adding on legs for the sake of a BrickHead set, they've actually decided to instead include a translucent 2x2 clear brick to show that he's floating. So instead of putting some other just random, just like a normal colored 2x2 brick, they decided to make it trans clear. And the display also reflects that because the standard BrickHead stand has that special modified 1x4 plate where it doesn't have two studs in the middle. So yeah, since they needed to make him float, they just decided to put a regular 1x4 plate for him to float. And then he is also holding two hot dogs, or one hot dog and one sausage. So the arms are also pointed towards you. For him to hold it, it wouldn't make sense for him to just hold it down like that. And for him to hold the hot dog, the sausage had to be out a little bit, just so he could hold it. And then you get the printed 1x3 tile for the mouth, so that's really cool. And to show like the overall fluffiness, or that's how this ghost looks, they've decided to just put these round bricks all around, especially for the cheeks, which I really like. These modified 1x1 tiles it's like a circle and like a little bit, it's half a circle and half, I mean, it's half a round tile and half a 1x1 plate or tile. So yeah, it's half and half. So that's what the piece is. I don't know the exact name of it either. There are a lot of new pieces that are coming out that I don't know the name to. So yeah, I apologize for that. And then for his cheeks, you get the, I think I've seen these pieces before. It's probably meant for like houses, or roofs of houses. I don't remember what these are used for. Usually these type of pieces are meant for the roofs for houses. So that's all I know. But over here on the back, I don't know why they have two round 2x2 tiles for his butt cheeks. It's kind of, yeah, it doesn't really make any sense because he's just a ghost, just a big blob of goop. So he doesn't really have any shape, a particular shape to him. But yeah, just to give that little funny aspect of it, they just decided to add that, I guess. But as far as I know, he does not have any butt cheeks at all. But yeah, just wanted to point that out, if you were curious. On the bottom over here, since he has no legs, like I said before, the printed, I mean not printed, just 2x2 brick. And then for the bottom itself, it's just these inverted slopes, because just to round off his thing, just to round off the bottom, to make it just like smooth. So yeah, I think these pieces are usually in the color of black or gray, I guess, but this time I think this is a new color for them. And I think all these pieces are just in a new color. I've seen I've seen 2x2 round tiles in this type of color, but I haven't seen these pieces or these special tiles, or even these slopes for that matter, for in this type of green. And usually this green or this shade of green is more common than I think dark green. I haven't seen that many pieces for dark green overall for any piece. But yeah, as far as his character goes, I think this shade of green makes much more sense. Yeah, if they went with the darker green pieces, it wouldn't make sense at all. So I think this is a perfect shade for his character. And overall, these two BrickHeadz, I really do enjoy them because compared to other BrickHeadz, I think this one is just really unique, and they had a lot of fun with it because they could have just put two Ghostbusters in the set and just left it like that. Or even they could have made the female Ghostbusters, like the newer one that they put out. Yeah, they could have just put two Ghostbusters, but instead of that, they picked the most iconic ghost. I think there are plenty of other ghosts, but I think this one is the most iconic one in the movie, or I think there's multiple movies. So yeah, this is the most iconic one. Yeah, again, there's just a lot of slopes to just round out his ghost character. So yeah, I just like how the design is for both of them. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe.